In this video, I'm going to be going through how to use the midpoint formula and find the midpoint between two coordinates. So again, you'll be given the midpoint formula in your logbooks. So really these questions are just a substituting question and you should have no problems as long as you substitute properly. So like any coordinate geometry question, let's label first x1, y1, x2, y2. Now let's write down the formula. So it's a good habit always to write down your formula. And then y1 plus y2 all over 2. Now let's substitute in. So x1, that is 4. x2 now, that is minus 3 all over 2. y1 then we have minus 2. y2 is 6 all over 2. So then 4 plus minus 3, that will just be 4 minus 3 over 2, because if you have a plus and a minus together like that, a plus times a minus is a minus, so that's why we have minus 3. Okay, on the right then we have minus 2 plus 6, so that will be 4 all over 2. 4 minus 3 then, so that is just 1, so we have a half and 2. And that's our answer. That's our midpoint between these 2 points. We have an x point of a half and a y point of 2. Okay, let's do another one. So in this question, the endpoints of a diameter of a circle are 4, 2 and minus 1, minus 3. And we need to find the coordinates of the center of the circle. So if you imagine you have a circle and then you have your 4, 2 and then minus 1, minus 3. Remember, diameter is all the way through the circle then, and we need to find the center of the circle. So we're going to do that by using the midpoint formula. So like before, let's label x1, y1, x2, y2. Now I'm going to write down the formula. x1 plus x2 all over 2 and y1 plus y2 all over 2. So let's sub in our values now. So x1, that is 4, and x2 is minus 1, so plus minus 1 all over 2. Then for y1 we have 2 plus minus 3 all over 2. So remember, like the last question, when you have a plus and a minus together, you'll get a minus. So then we have 4 minus 1 over 2, and then 2 minus 3 all over 2. So 4 minus 1, that's going to be 3 over 2. Then 2 minus 3, that will be minus a half over 2. So our midpoint is 3 over 2 and minus a half. And that is the center of our circle, this coordinate here. Okay, if we look at the next question here, it's a bit different. We're told AB has an endpoint of B, which is 2, 2, and a midpoint of 3, minus 5. And we need to find A. So if you imagine we have A here, then B is here, which is 2, 2, and we have a midpoint then of 3, minus 5. And then we need to find A. So there's 2 ways to do this, and I'll go through both methods with you. So first way, if you imagine, so to get from B, which is 2, 2, to our midpoint, which is 3 minus 5. So for our x's, to get from 2 to 3, we just do plus 1. To get to y's then, from 2 to minus 5, it's minus 7. So let's do the same now with the midpoint. So add 1 here, then let's take 7 from here. So that will get us now 4 minus 12. And that's it. That's our coordinate A. Now, the other way to do this would be, so the same question. So I'm going to label, okay? So for A, I don't know what that is. So if we call that x1, y1. For B, let's go with x2, y2. And then we have our midpoint here. So using the formula, we'll have x1 plus 2 all over 2. And then y1 plus 2 all over 2. This is equal to 3 minus 5. So looking at the x's first, we have x1 plus 2 over 2 is equal to 3. So we're going to solve this equation. Multiply the right hand side by 2. So then we have x1 plus 2 is equal to 6. Bring the 2 across, which will become minus 2. So x1 is equal to 4. For the y's then, we have y plus 2 over 2 is equal to minus 5. Multiply the right hand side by 2. So we have y plus 2 is equal to minus 10. Bring the 2 across, it'll become minus. So y is equal to minus 10 minus 2, which is minus 12. Sorry, I should have y1 here as well. So you can see our coordinate is 4 minus 12. The exact same as we got by using the different method. So both methods are fine, so pick whichever one you prefer. Okay, any questions, please ask.